The question reads, for the equation for the sequence 22, so we have 25, 22, 19, 16. Find the formula for nth term. So for us to solve these two questions, we need first to identify whether this one is arithmetic sequence or it's a geometric one. So how do we identify? We're going to start first finding the common difference. If it has same common difference between terms, meaning it's arithmetic progression. So the first thing is to find common difference. Common difference. So we can say this is common difference. Common difference is equal to T2 minus T1. So our common difference is equal to term 2. We have this term 2 here, which is 22. So now this is T1, term 2, term 3, term 4. So term 2, we have what? 22 minus term 1. Our term 1 is 25. So common difference here, if we subtract 22 from 25, we're remaining with negative what? Negative 3. So we are checking if this if negative 3 is consistent between the values. So we can also check on common difference between term 4 minus what? Term 1, term 3. Common difference is equal to term 4, it is 16 minus what? 19. Now our common difference is equal to negative 3, meaning this difference is just the same between what terms, meaning what we're dealing with is arithmetic progression, not geometric progression. Since now we know that this is our arithmetic progression, we are now going to introduce a formula for nth term. So now we are on finding question A. So the formula is nth term is equal to A, which is the first term, plus open n minus 1 close D, which is common difference. So A is equal to term number 1 in your sequence. So we have nth term is equal to first term is 25 plus open blanket n. We don't know because we're finding the nth term. So n will remain like that, or minus 1 close. Common difference is negative 3. So I have nth term is equal to 25 plus negative 3 multiplied by n is negative 3n. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 1 is positive 3. Now we are rearranging terms. Nth term is equal to 25 plus 3 minus 3n. So nth term is equal to 25 plus 3, which is 28, minus 3n. So our nth term is equal to 28 minus 3n. That's the answer. This is our nth term. Question 1, you are done. Now let's go to question 2. Now question 2 reads, find question 2 sum of the first 20 terms. So sum of the first 20 terms. So we are finding the sum of the first 20 terms. So we have this formula for sum of the first nth term, which is Sn is equal to n over 2 open 2a plus open a minus 1 close d and close. Here, since we are finding first 20 term, so meaning our n is equal to 20. So it will be S 20 is equal to 20 over 2 open 2 multiplied by 25, which is our first term, plus open our n is equal to 20 minus 1 close, and our common difference is negative 3. So here we have S20 is equal to 10 open 2 multiplied by 25 is 15 plus open 20 minus 1 is 19, multiplied by negative 3 close. So S20 is equal to 10 open 15 negative 19 negative 3 multiplied by 19, it's negative 57 close, meaning we have our S20 here to be 10. If we subtract 50 minus 57, we're going to have a negative 7. So our S20 is equal to 10 multiplied by negative 7. Our answer is negative 70, meaning we are done. So this is the final answer. Yes, all right. So that's it about this question. Thank you.